Welcome to another Transformers video. We're going to be doing a evolution of movie Bumblebee. Due to a lot of people really seem to like my evolution of movie Starscream video, and in that video I asked for suggestions of further evolution reviews, and this is one of the more requested ones, so I felt I should do it. So, because Bumblebee is notorious for having so many different figures of him, so we're going to be looking at movie Bumblebee. Now, I'm only going to be doing like the major changes in the figure. Several of these different figures have various repaints of them. Some I have, some I don't, some are junk. So I'm just going to go through the major changes in the figure. I was looking at the first one, which was his 70s Camaro, which I still love. I love the 70s Camaro, and I really wish they'd do another version of the 70s Camaro Bumblebee, but there have never been any plans. This is the only one I've seen they've ever made, actually. I do have the Japanese repaint of it. Never took it out of the box. See the movie Transformers with the clear windows, clear blue windows, and the clear blue missiles. But then, not too long after that, the very popular first concept Camaro came out, which was very cool. This is probably one of the cleanest vehicle modes for Bumblebee, in my opinion. This is very streamlined, not many panel lines. It's just a nice clean front end. The back end's very nice. And there's a robot underneath. But yeah, very cool. And then soon after that, got the Stealth Bumblebee, which for whatever reason is like one of my top 3 most viewed videos, which I don't understand why, but yeah. Still stealthy black with you can see where some of the yellow stripes have been coming off over the past couple years, but still, it's still really nice. This is probably one of my favorite versions of the original Camaro Bumblebee. And then this first one was a preview wave for Revenge of the Fallen, which basically was just a remold of this one. Just the front ends changed and more accurate paint and a different head. So you can see on the bottom it's about the same. But yeah, other than that, this was my ideal Bumblebee figure for a while, up until recently, which I'll get to in a second. Then, soon after that, these two came out around the same time. Canon Bumblebee, which is one of the first new molds of Bumblebee we've seen in a while, actually. The back end is repainted from the same original new Camaro bees, while the front end is totally redesigned. Some of it's pretty good, most of it's just okay. And around the same time, which is most people's favorite version of Bumblebee, Human Alliance, which I swore against getting for the longest time, but have it here, and I'm glad I still got it even after my review. I still really glad I have it. It's really a great transformation. Takes the realism out of the alternators / final text and put him in an affordable price, which is still really cool. But still, the vehicle mode is just a little too boxy to be a believable Camaro to me. When you look at a real Camaro, they're very slick, have angular designs on them, just very rounded. This is just real boxy. And before I get past that, I do have the Ultimate Bumblebee, but I never took it out of the box. I'm glad I didn't, because it's just, even though I spent retail price for it at the time, which was right between $80 and $90, I never took out a package, never wanted to, just good collector's item for me, but I really didn't like it as a toy. And then more recently, got the Bumblebee, which is my favorite deluxe version of Bumblebee. It's just absolutely perfect. Someone talked to me on Skype, I apologize for that, but yeah. So, and this one is such a unique figure. It combines elements of the of this Bumblebee with the transformation legs, and combines elements from the front end of this Bumblebee in the front, and just takes it a whole new spin. Has new parts everywhere. Even it's like I'll get into it in a second, but don't want to go so much into Bumblebee. It's a perfect combination of like the old of this one and the Canon and Human Alliance. It's just a perfect combination. So, yep, let's get into the transformations. Now, the transformations, starting with the first one, is very simple, and it's not really all that great, but you get a pretty just an okay robot mode, while the transformations for like the next 3 Bumblebees are basically all the same, with the they stuck to what worked, which was a very unique. It came to a very satisfying end, with a very great looking robot mode, and I guess that's why they stuck with that for the next 2 or 3 repaints of it. Then it came to Canon Bumblebee, which was just a little, not sure how to say it, just didn't feel quite right after looking back on it. Then Human Alliance, which is just about perfect, very cool, very complex. It really makes you think while transforming it. And then Bumblebee, which is just almost just a deluxe class version of Human Alliance with just new elements thrown into it. So now we have all the Bumblebees in the robot modes, starting off with the 70s Bumblebee, and this is definitely the weakest one ever made. Even just from the head, the arms feel so awkward, the feet are just pathetic. Not really a good redeeming quality about this robot mode, which is just why I wish they would make a new one. I mean, they've seen what they can do with new Camaro. I just really would love to see what they can do with the 70s parts on them. And then the new one came out, which is just such an instant improvement over the old one. Still has the same black, which I never really did care for. I took off the Autobot symbol there. It pretty much uses the same head design though, which was okay, but not too great looking. Yeah. But yeah, this was a very, very popular figure. I have like so many different other repaints of this one particular version of the Camaro, of this particular Bumblebee, I mean. So yep, great looking one. And then Stealth Bumblebee, which doesn't look as good in robot mode. The blue is a little off. It is the first one to have the battle mask though in deluxe form, and they use the same head in the premium Bumblebee figure. Just that really you can tell in the black that it's really just yellow painted over, which really does hurt the figure a lot. But yeah, still nothing. Still looks cool though, but not really all that great. Then for the Revenge of the Fallen line, goes to the gray that was used in the battle scenes. Bumblebee, which I actually stole the arm off of because I really just hated the gun arm that this one came with, and since the gray matched, I just stole the arm off that and used it on this, which is why I didn't include it in this video. Yeah, and it came with the infamous creepy-eyed Bumblebee head, which was used in a couple other figures. Yeah, kind of creepy, but it is a lot better than the previous ones used, but still kind of weird. But yeah, other than that, it's complete repaint. Then came out the Canon Bumblebee, which you can see why it said it's kind of awkward. It does have these cool cannons that come off to the top, but yeah, the chest is really off. It just really looks like just the front of the car is just plopped onto his chest. No real modifications as you see with other ones. The arms are really lacking detail. The thumbs are articulated, which is, I guess, cool. But yeah, other than that, still uses the same googly eyes. Not that great, and it was easily still replaced with the first Revenge of the Fallen Bee. And then the very great Human Alliance Bumblebee came out, which pretty much set the standard for all Human Alliance figures, which is really usually agreed upon as the best Revenge of the Fallen figure, but not in my opinion. It's still great. It's such a great figure, but Leader Prime still my favorite. But anyway, it's the first figure that was released in the Human Alliance line. So and it still has a gun arm, but it doesn't look as bad as it did for the first Revenge of the Fallen figure, so I can tolerate it. And of course you can do that famous arm switch if you happen to have another one of these. You can switch out the hand, like just get another hand like this and just swap it out. And it's the first, well, reasonably priced anyway. I think the Ultimate Bumblebee, for Revenge of the Fallen, had a battle mask, but this was the first one at a reasonable price to have a battle mask in it, which is awesome. And it has a little Autobot symbol on the very top there. So yeah, very good. And then the latest incarnation, which is my favorite. It's usually really a tie between the Human Alliance and this one, but it's definitely my favorite deluxe version, which is Bumblebee, which is really almost entirely brand new mold for Bumblebee, but it really incorporates elements from all these different figures into this one. But it is just simply amazing. And first time ever in a deluxe class figure, we have a battle mask, a switchable battle mask for the character, and transformable blade. And instead of just having an attachment or a whole gun arm, his arm really converts into the gun, which is just so smart. And they just did such a great job on this figure. And at a $10 price point, you really cannot go wrong with this figure. It's just such an awesome figure. So awesome, great. So really comes down to is Human Alliance and Battleblade Bumblebee are really the best versions. So really just depends on how much you want to spend to get your ideal Bumblebee. I mean, $10 here, $30 there. If you're really on a budget, definitely go with this one. Or if money or scale is not really an issue with you, then get this guy. So yeah, post in the comments if you'd like to see any other Evolution reviews or videos. I'm definitely open to suggestions since I'm a little kind of drained on actual reviews to do. I've pretty much done everything I can, at least for the moment. Pan down. So get one more look at all the Bumblebees together. Perfect. So post comments if you'd like to see any more, and I'll definitely consider everyone's suggestion. Alright, until next time, thanks for watching.